Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am coming through to do a natural hair care video for you. I've never actually showed you my natural hair underneath my wigs, but I feel like why not? So I first off start off with freshly shampooed hair when I'm deep conditioning. You can use a conditioner, co-wash, I shampoo every once in a while. It's your choice, whatever you want to do. I think this time I actually did shampoo. I'm just using a little bit of coconut oil to start off. I love using coconut oil because I really feel like it just really preps my hair for the conditioner, and it is definitely a holy grail product. I start and finish with coconut oil no matter what I'm doing, whether it's a wash and go, deep conditioning, wet, moisturizing sealing, whatever. I'm now using the Design Essential 6-in-1 reconstructive conditioner. I absolutely love this conditioner. I think you can find this at your local Cosmoprof or have a stylist order it for you. But my mom is a licensed cosmetologist, so therefore I get awesome Christmas baskets every year, and I love her for that. So I'm hooked on this product. I'm now using the argan oil or Proclaim argan oil mask. I just had some little samples that I had under my sink, so I just decided to use them. And I'm just using that mask just to really, penetrate my ends because that is the oldest part of your hair and you really have to take care of it. So I'm just using that just to make sure, I'm really moisturizing my ends really well. And I just finish off by using a little more coconut oil. And I just feel like that just kind of seals all that moisture in. And I'm able to then move on to the next section. And I just like to twist that up just to, keep it in place and go to the next side. I'm using that little plastic bag just to help keep my hair a little moist on top because I do that part last. I'm just then repeating that process, starting off again using coconut oil. Coconut oil is great for a lot of things, for your skin, for your hair, just a lot of things. And I love coconut oil. And you can also switch with it, and it makes you feel like you just came straight from the dentist. Ding! Just a little tip for you. But yeah, you just want to really make sure you penetrate that all into your hair. And with this 6-in-1 reconstructed conditioner, another reason that I absolutely love it is because one, it smells absolutely phenomenal. And two, it's super heavy. And I really like heavy products. Even when I was, relaxed, I still like Blue Magic grease on top of my perms, which sound crazy. I look like a little slick chicken, but I just like heavy hair. My hair just did better. It's just, I don't know. And this conditioner is super heavy, and I love that. It really feels like it's penetrating into my hair. And then I'm using a little more of that, the argan oil mask. You can find that at your local Sally's. They sell it in a big brown jar, and I think it's like $10, but it's so worth it. Especially on your ends. And you just want to, make sure you just completely penetrating that through your hair. And you just keep going and finger detangling along the way. I never use a brush on my hair. So I just always use my fingers and detangle it, because I just feel like they'll just be pulling and pulling. And I like for my curls to kind of clump together, even when I'm just doing this deep conditioning routine. For some reason, I just like my curls to be, let them do whatever they want to do. And so now on to the top, you just going to repeat that process and just keep that moving, doing the exact same thing to the top that you did to the back. Really making sure you really get your your edges. You got to get some edges, girl. Can't forget about those. Your edges are just as important as your ends, to me anyway. Okay, so now that I'm all done and I have each section, twisted up, you could leave this whole conditioning process on, I would say, at least an hour. I wish I had like a sit under dryer or a steamer or something like that, but since I don't have one, this is what I usually do. I just kind of pin them up and I just kind of sit with conditioner on my hair for hours at a time. Sometimes I sleep in it. It just depends on what kind of mood I'm in that day. So then I just use a regular little plastic cap after I have pinned those away. And I just use a simple Walmart bag, use a grocery bag. I just like that because that just reinforces it. And I just really feel like that helps that plastic bag underneath not to move because I am going to sleep with this in my head overnight. I hate my ears being tucked. And then I just take my little do-rag and just tie that around. And this, I'll just make sure I'm really holding down the edge of that bag so it doesn't slide back or slide off my head. And so I can usually go to sleep like this and there's absolutely no problems. And I don't have to worry about it making a mess on my pillow. So now that I rinse my hair the next morning, of course, I towel dried it, or not towel, dried it with a t-shirt, which is best because that helps not to soak up so much moisture that you just try to replenish in your hair. A towel can be very drying because it's just, straight, just terry cloth, cotton. So my hair feels really good, really moisturized, really soft. If I was doing a wash and go, I would, at this process, just go ahead and start my Eco Styler gel. I would put coconut oil on first and then go with my Eco Styler gel. But for this case, I am wearing my wig, so this is what I do to my hair up under my wigs. I don't even braid my hair down anymore. I've gotten really, really lazy about how I wear my hair under my wigs. So I just don't be having time for all that. This process itself is long enough. So I would just be trying to keep it short and simple and whatever I can do. So this is the Spectrum coconut oil again. Yes. I have to. I can't help it. I just have to. So I'm starting with that again. And this is what I would call my moisturizing and sealing portion of this video. I then subsection. I'm using this Shea Moisture Deep Treatment Mask. This mask is actually, you're supposed to use it as a conditioner, but, I kind of like it more so as a leave-in. So that's exactly what I do. I use it as a leave-in, and it works pretty well. But you just don't have to use like a whole lot of it. I then follow that up with my Shea Moisture Curl Enhancing Smoothie. Absolutely love this product. It's so worth it. Of course, they can be on a little, pricey side a little bit, but this is one thing that I don't think I could really live without. Besides my coconut oil, that Curl Enhancing Smoothie just really helps just really feels smoothing in your hair, which sounds silly, but it's true. It feels so good. Just feels like you're really just moisturizing your hair. So I just use that, really making sure I concentrate on my ends. Just try to go all the way up. I always forget I have a tattoo on the back of my neck until I'm watching something like this. I never think about it. So you just keep smoothing through your hair, and then you end up using a little more coconut oil, girls. I'm telling you. And actually, I've only been natural for 2 years. So as of November this year, it's been exactly 2 years. And I feel like my hair has grown out a whole lot for 2 years. Because I see some girl, I guess, I'm not even going to go there. You know what? Yeah, I feel like I'm satisfied with my growth over 2 years. And so now I'm just twisting this up after I'm done moisturizing and sealing that portion. I then just twist it up and I can move on to the other subsection and repeat the exact same process. This is very, of course, redundant, but necessary. So, but I promise if you start doing this to your hair at least like once a week, you would definitely notice a change because natural hair loves moisture. So you have to have a little bit of moisture in there. And even some weeks when I am lazy, I don't feel like, doing the deep conditioning shampooing part, I will still take a spray bottle and wet my head and do sections like this and just redo that. Of course, all that product is still in my hair, so I don't have to use nearly as much as if, I had just washed my hair, rinsed it out. So I don't use as much, but I still make sure I moisturize my hair. And then that last subsection, I like to split it into two and then do two more twists. So I end up having 3 twists per section, and that works out perfect underneath my wigs because that's exactly what it looks like. A hot mess, I know, but nobody sees that. Or I guess now I'm showing y'all, but I'm just showing y'all so maybe it can help you out with your natural hair routine, or maybe, help you learn a little something. Y'all inspire me, so I'm trying to inspire you, you know what I mean? So, of course, I just took a little spray bottle. If you feel like it's not as damp as it should, just spritz it a little bit because your hair does, dry out. It takes some time. So I just repeat the process and doing the exact same thing till I have 3 more twists in the back. And the thing is, you just keep rubbing your hair till it feels like it's not dry. That is the number one key. Like, whenever you go through it, if it still feels dry, go put a little bit more on there. Don't be scared to use too much because as your hair dries, it's going to soak up all that excess moisture, all that white stuff. It won't be there later on. You just got to let it really dry and just soak that up. You don't want to just wipe it off because that would be pointless of doing all this. And so now that you're done, this is what it looks like. And of course, I just kind of part my hair where I'm going to wear my wig. And then I'm just following up with some of my Jamaican black castor oil. I absolutely love this stuff as far as my edges go. I make sure I use this every day and every night because I do or take a washcloth against my edges every night because I use a heavy edge control. So I wash them off and use black Jamaican castor oil every time. Just, protect those edges while you have them. And that's it. So thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.